Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. So I've had several people ask me, is the headline on your LinkedIn profile important? Don't know what the headline is? That is that title that shows right underneath your name on your LinkedIn profile. So is it important? You bet it is, and I'm going to show you why. Now, as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, we'd really appreciate it if you would take a moment to subscribe. It's free. Share these videos with other job seekers and people you know who may be struggling with their job search. And if you feel that this video has been helpful, I would greatly appreciate that thumbs up in the end. Let's take a look at the headline portion of your LinkedIn profile. Now let's take a look at the headline. If you go to your profile, you'll see your headline right underneath your name. Mine is listed as Managing Partner at CGL Recruiting and CGL Focus, two of the companies I own. Now, how do you edit this? If you see up here towards the right, there is a blue pencil. If you click on that, it will pull up the area that you can edit more of your information. And here's where you can edit your headline. So, what makes a good headline? Well, in order to know what you should have up here, it's important for you to see how companies and recruiters see your headline, not only on regular LinkedIn, but on LinkedIn Recruiter. Let's take a look. Now, on my regular LinkedIn home feed page, you can see different posts by individuals, and you'll see underneath their names, there's the headline. So as I am going through my general feed, I'm going to get to see a little bit of information about that person. Now, if you're a job seeker, please do not just put open to new opportunities or currently seeking in this space. That's not enough information. What you want to put is the type of role that you are seeking. Like, let's say, a mechanical engineer currently seeking new opportunities. That gives me information that you are looking for something new and what type of role or function you're looking for. Try to keep it a little bit broad. It's okay to just say mechanical engineer. You don't have to say automotive mechanical engineer or manufacturing mechanical engineer. Try to keep it a little bit broader, but definitely give information about you. Now, you do actually have a lot of space in the headline, and you need to play with it. The more data that you can give up there, the better. So you'll see a lot of people will put several different job titles that they're looking for, and that's okay. But what I do recommend is if you do this, go back and look at your profile as it comes through in the feed, because it doesn't necessarily show all of that data in the feed. So make sure you're putting the information that's most important first that you want people to see so it doesn't get cut off in the end by LinkedIn. Now, if you don't have room to say currently seeking or open to new opportunities in this section because of the other great data that you have in there, that's okay. A very commonly known hashtag on LinkedIn is hashtag ONO or $ONO. What does that mean? It stands for open to new opportunities. Now you can see how the headline makes a difference in your general news feed, but I want to show you why it's even more important when you're coming up in searches on LinkedIn Recruiter. Let's take a look at that now. Okay, so really quickly I thought about, before we take a look at this, let me explain what you're going to see on the screen. There is a job posting that I have from one of the past positions that we were working for, a product line manager. And I want to show you when candidates go in and they apply for these different jobs, you're going to see what I call flip view in Recruiter. And that is where it only shows me a little bit of information about the person that's applying. And then I have to choose to actually click on them to see their whole profile and all their information. Let me show you that now, and I'll try to explain it as we go. If you have questions on this, please go ahead and put them in the comments, and I will try to clarify, but I'll try to make it as easy as I can. Okay, so you can see here, this is a position that I placed an ad for, and this is a while ago, for a product line manager. And there were 138 people that actually applied for this position. Now, when somebody applies for the role, there is very little data that you see in the beginning. All you can see is the person's name, the headline, a little bit of information about their jobs, and their education. This is why that headline is so important. When you have a couple hundred people applying for a job and you want the recruiter to look further at you, having a headline that's up here right underneath your name that catches my attention, you have a better chance of me clicking on you to learn more about you and view more on your profile. And that is what you want. If you have one, like this gentleman here does, that just says self-employed, that's not something that's going to draw the recruiter to want to click on you. Now remember, recruiters are trying to get through as fast as they can. Now I'm not going to tell you I might not still look at this person, but I'm much more likely to look at somebody who has a better headline with more information that matches the search that I'm looking for. Now, I don't want to give you the impression that recruiters are not looking at your application always when you apply. Good recruiters are definitely going to do that, but you have to remember that they are overwhelmed most times with candidates. There may be a position where you get 1,000 candidates reply in 48 hours, and there's just not the time for 1,000 candidates to be looked at. So what they utilize all these search filters and applicant tracking systems for is to try and narrow down those applicants to the ones that most closely match what they're looking for. So the more that you have information that matches the different positions and more data is always better, the better your chance of getting looked at by one of the recruiters. Again, they're just trying to get through their day and get through as many candidates as they possibly can. Now, hopefully this quick video showed you why that headline is so important on your profile. Take the time to get it to really represent you and the positions that you're looking for well. Now, I realize there's going to be some debate on this topic of the best things to put up there. So here's what I'm going to say. Leave me a comment and I will do my best to respond to each and every one. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon.